I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we head to Eastern Market after dark for the Detroit Design Festival. Visit another festival that features over 700 Michigan craft beers. And then we explore the urban campus of Wayne State University, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
Eastern Market is best known as the city's weekend farmer market, but during the Detroit Design Festival, all the sheds here get completely filled and transformed with the creative energies from all the designers around town for Eastern Market After Dark. Well, Olga, Eastern Market is transformed. It's all for the Detroit Design Festival. So tell me a little bit about it.
Sure, so the Detroit Design Festival is an annual event that we put on since 2011 to help inspire our community around the power of design and who our designers are and the role that design has in our community.
What sort of designers will we find here?
So there's all kinds of designers. So we're standing in the AIA Design Excellence Award. So these are architects. But in some of the sheds, you have industrial designers that are designing products, handbags, home goods, so all kinds of makers.
Like the whole gamut of design. Detroit's been given something, correct?
Yeah, so we were designated a UNESCO City of Design in December 2015. Okay. And we're the only city of design in the United States.
But explain to me, what does that mean? We're a UNESCO city.
Right,
which is
so
good, but...
UNESCO is the United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization, and it's a part of the United Nations. And the purpose of the UNESCO Creative Cities Network is to bring together cities that want to use creativity to create a more equitable and sustainable future for their city. So Detroit was chosen as a city of design because of our legacy of design assets.
Wow, that's like a huge deal.
It is. I mean, it's such an honor to be chosen.
This is just one of the biggest events of the Design Festival. This is called Eastern Market After Dark. Sometimes you have 85 events happening over the city. Sometimes you have different clusters. Sometimes you go to different neighborhoods. There's all kinds of things to see tonight. We're really creating this authentic Detroit experience, and we do that through the Design Festival.
So this is a good example of bringing an artist to the business of Eastern Market.
Absolutely. So this is actually a part of Murals in the Market, and they worked with, from the Heidelberg Project, Tyree Guyton. He painted the whole floor of Shed 4 with a lot of the pieces that he's known for. We're very diverse in the artists and designers that we feature. He came to me with this idea. He said, you know, this is what I want to do this year. I said, hey, let's go for it. How can I support you? And this is the first Detroit Design Ball.
We're taking our sidewalk ballet and we're bringing it to life. We're taking that metaphor. So we have the aerialists, we have the fashion shows that are going on, we have dancers that are performing. So the public can also be part of understanding the work that we can do to develop a more vibrant city. And the process that it takes for people like Melinda, they're doing all this awesome programming and giving these designers an opportunity to tell their stories.
So this right here is Signal Return. It is a letterpress studio, and it's for the community. So you can take classes here. It serves as a community space. If you had invitations you want to design, you could do that here. I've taken classes here as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I bet it's fun. So if you wanted to kind of come in and have an idea, you can work on it yourself?
You can work on it yourself, and they have a program where if you do 2 classes, then you can get studio time for a discounted rate. It's kind of cool because it's like anything goes. The wilder, the crazier the idea, people love it. And as you can see, Alex's installation is up and running. He's internationally known for his different installations and combining architecture and design.
So Melinda, the name of this place is what again?
Omnicore Detroit.
Omnicore Detroit, okay.
What
feel like I'm in a secret little space that everybody knows about. This is cool.
This is very cool. It's like a secret clubhouse of makers that come together. It's a membership base, and they are open only for the design festival, just for one night.
Oh, very
Yes.
cool. So this is the, sort of the makers, the tinkers, the inventors. They're kind of come together here and just.
Yes. Most of these guys are engineers or artists or designers by day, and then they come together and they work on their special projects.
Just over on Winder Street?
This is on Winder Street right now. We're headed to the Red Bull House of Art.
Okay.
And what you're seeing too.
Wait a minute, we can't pass. What's going on down there?
So right there, that's Detroit Distillery, and they're just having a block party. You know, it's just another chance of anything goes. Let's just have a fun party. Let's open our doors.
So we're going where the arrows are pointing?
Where the arrows are pointing, this is the Red Bull House of Art, and I think it's going to be a very cool experience. It's an amazing gallery.
So this is leading us to the gallery or what? This is so incredibly cool down here.
It's pretty amazing. I think that it's a really incredible space.
So is this open to the public?
This is open to the public. They have a lot of different shows, and they work with a rotating group of different residences that have their residency here.
So you start upstairs, you come down through the secret caves, and then and then we end up out here.
Then you end up out here, and what's great is that they have a diverse group of artists that they work with: sculptors, painters, graphic designers.
Oh yeah,
all
I see some
kinds
graphic
of
design over there, the whole gamut.
Incredible artists.
Well, Linda, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you were a great tour guide. Thanks for showing us
you.
around the Detroit Design Festival.
Absolutely.
It's a fabulous event, and then Eastern Market After Dark, of course, falls on the Thursday of the event, and it kicks off fall every year.
Yes, it does.
breweries are really taking over the state of Michigan, and they're really taking over the way people buy beer altogether. And what a better way to sample all the hundreds and hundreds of beers that are made out of Michigan every year than at the Detroit Fall Beer Festival, right here in Eastern Market.
This will be my 4th year.
Okay.
With 675 beers, how could you not find something you like? Days before, I check off the ones I want to try. If you like the IPAs, if you like the black IPAs or the Imperials, this is the way to do it. Check them off.
Where's that peanut butter one? Yeah, peanut butter cocoa time. That was really good. That was at
Peanut butter, did you like that one too?
Railtown. Railtown.
I had the hot pepper one, kind of spicy.
Oh yeah?
And
Gosh,
and-
all these are beers, that's crazy. Hot pepper, peanut butter, nuts.
We're at the historic Eastern Market here, one of the oldest farm markets in the country. There's tons of old brewing heritage in Detroit. Detroit has a ton of breweries right in downtown.
Right.
And it's just a good place. Everyone likes coming downtown. There's a lot of stuff going on in downtown Detroit.
Now, isn't Michigan really making its mark throughout the country for having craft beers?
Yes, we're actually ranked 5th in the country as number of breweries in a state.
Okay.
So, and the other ones are all on the west side of the country.
How many breweries do you have here?
We have 83 breweries this year.
83, that's
And
a
we
lot.
require that all the breweries that participate in our events have to be members of the Brewers Guild,
Okay.
and it's all Michigan.
So what do? You get a token and you get so many tastings. I mean, how does it work? You
Yep.
can't possibly have 83
No.
samples of beer.
Well, that's 83 breweries. There's
83
there's
breweries,
there's 700 beers,
Yeah,
so
oh my goodness.
there's a lot to
Wow,
drink.
that's
Endless styles, but
Yeah.
your admission ticket gets you 15 sample tokens.
Okay.
And each token is good for 3 ounces of beer.
All right.
So you have a program that lists all the beers in it by brewery and by tent as they're laid out in the festival. The biggest glass you can get is 6 ounces of beer. If you really like something, you can give 2 samples or 2 tokens and get like a double sample.
Well, I think I'm going to go around and check out some of these breweries.
You should. There are lots to choose from.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
All right, folks, we're here today with poor Ethan. This poor man has been campaigning for Giants' rights in the workplace.
Giant rights. Oh yeah.
Giants' rights. He doesn't have access to giant-sized parking spots.
Does he have access to a giant-sized car?
He does have a giant-sized car, but he has nowhere to park it. Giant rights!
There you go.
Giant rights! Giant rights!
You came from Windsor.
We're from Windsor. We're from Canada. Out of Blast. Yep, Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
So you came here just for this?
Just for this event. We brought, I think about 80 of us came over today. We shuttled an entire bus over, a whole group of us. This is a yearly event. We do this every year.
Yeah. And so do you go away with this, like kind of going back, knowing what beers you want to buy for the year?
I've got the magazine in my pocket. I've been marking off every beer that I've had today, keeping a tally of what I want to have next year, and I will keep coming back and trying new ones and the regulars that I love. If I'm going to recommend any of them, it would be the New Holland Brewery, the Dragon's Milk. That is my favorite from year one.
Year one, so you
Year
come
one.
back every year.
I will come back. That was my first one today, and that'll be my last one today.
This place exciting or what?
I love it. I'm just going to kind of jump
Why
right
don't
in.
you have beer?
Because I'm getting
wanna
ready
share?
to jump in and go get some beer.
Is that going to be awkward for you?
What kind of beer
This
is
place
this?
is all about sharing. You people are great here. This is a
What,
good
what
time.
am I sampling here?
This is Gravity. It's a mix of 2 beers.
A mix. Okay.
Yeah, and he says it's a knockout.
Oh, have you tasted it yet?
I did.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
It's good.
Cheers. All right, let's
Delightful.
Where are you from?
I'm from Windsor. We're across the border.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got to come down to this place. So
Yeah.
we came, and I'm telling you, this place is awesome.
So now you're a beer festival.
Yeah, I'll be
goer
coming every year for sure.
Crazy the amount of choices that are here. There's so many. There's the Great Baraboo. There's the North Center. Where are you guys from?
Northville, Michigan, downtown, just off 8 Mile on Center Road.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see. What do you got? I like kind of fruity and lime.
Cherry Saison is fantastic. It's a French sour with a cherry mixed in. It's very tart. The finish is very nice. Not as sour as most Saisons should be. It's excellent.
Cherry Saison.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cherry Saison's out.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's nice.
We need beer money. Beer money.
The Fall Beer Festival has gotten so big that they have one of the giant sheds of Eastern Market that they've got lined with breweries as well. So you brought your baby to the Beer Fall Festival.
You know, I have so much fun here every year. I figure she should be a part of it. It gets better every year. Better beers, better companies. It's awesome to see everyone here.
Okay, so I'm in search much of the PBS Stout. And PBS is for
Peanut butter!
peanut butter in beer.
Yes, ma'am.
So is peanut butter in the beer?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You're from Black Lotus. Where are you guys located?
Boston, Michigan.
Boston? You guys keep this on tap there?
Yes, we have it on tap.
PBS, I'm sold.
Peanut butter stout, baby!
Peanut butter, who would think? Of course, it's delicious. So if you didn't come prepared with your pretzel necklace, they've got a huge food tent selling all kinds of goodies. They got pork sliders, jambalaya, all kinds of great things that go with beer. And of course, they've got live music.
It's good.
It's very good.
See? Like you see.
Yeah.
It's very good.
So I waited in line to try the black jalapeno from Bastone Brewery. You're out of Royal Oak, right? Yeah. And so jalapeno beer, is it really spicy? No. No? Just a little spice? Jalapeno beer. Who'd be thinking? Cheers. Oh, I taste the jalapeno. Oh, I like it. Oh, it does have a kick. Oh my. I'm gonna have another sip of that.
We have the Downriver Sunrise, which is the regular red.
Try the stout.
That one's called our Bedlam. We have Belgian yeast in
That's
it.
the Belgian wheat.
And we add.
Put the Downriver Sunrise in that one.
Okay. And we add the hibiscus flower to it. It gives it the tartness of a cranberry, but sweetness in it.
Oh, I like
and
it.
it's 7%, so it sneaks up on you.
Give her some of the Downriver red. We have to try a few different ones here.
Now try this one out. This one's a little lighter.
This
It's your
is
average
our
size
base.
Irish
This is
ale.
our base red beer
Okay.
that we used to make the Lincoln Park 90.
Okay, this is the Sunrise.
Downriver Sunrise.
I'm sold on the name. Oh, that's nice.
All right.
So it's like a morning beer.
All right.
Kunin's. Kunin's is the best. Cheers. Well,
we're
I
empty.
get a refill.
We're all empty. Oh, time to get more beer.
So cheers from the Detroit Beer Fall Festival, and it's another great event that happens every year right here in downtown. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Watch the Big Fish pros at the Bassmaster Elite, and hydroplanes race along the Detroit River for the Gold Cup. Have fun at the oldest state fair in the United States, and downtown Royal Oak transforms into arts, beats, and eats. The silky sounds of the Jazz Fest heat up Hart Plaza, and the Blue Angels soar into town for Thunder over Michigan. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. We may not think of Detroit as a college town, but by all rights we are. We've got top universities right here in an urban setting, surrounded by cars, culture, gaming, music, and sports, all right here in the D. I'm right here in the heart of Midtown and the campus of Wayne State University. And Midtown itself is a cultural gem of Detroit, on top of having Wayne State right here in the action.
Wayne State is pretty unique because we're right in Midtown, so I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so right across the street is the DIA, Detroit Institute of Arts, and they're always having events. And then another museum is the Museum of Contemporary Arts Detroit, which is also right across the street, and they also do a lot of different events, so that's really fun too.
There's places like the Bronx, Motor City Brewery, Shangri-La, Cass Cafe. Those are great places to eat.
Wayne State University is the state of Michigan's only urban research university. We have the highest Carnegie Research Institution rating that a research university can achieve.
How many students go here? How large is it?
At this time, we have about 29,000 students.
That's big.
Right now, we're in the center of what we refer to as main campus, and then we also have the medical school campus just a few blocks away. You can't get this urban experience at any of the other top-tier universities in the state of Michigan.
1, 2, 4.
So not only are you guys supplying nightlife and students that are keeping the city vibrant, but you're also providing entertainment for outsiders, correct?
Indeed, yes. Along with athletics, we're the two units of the university that bring the most audiences, so to speak, into campus to to see what's going on at Wayne State. And so we have a number of theatrical performances going on throughout the year at the Hillberry, the Bonstell, and the Studio Theaters. And then our dancers perform inside Old Main here. There's a dance theater called the Alassie Dance Theater that they perform in there.
This is our company piece. The piece is called Medulla, and it showcases all of us.
You're doing more modern dances
More
then?
modern.
We have two art galleries. This is the Elaine L. Jacob Gallery. And the mission of the Elaine L. Jacob Gallery is to feature regional, national, and international art exhibitions. Then we have an art department gallery on the north side of campus.
So I understand that there's always something going on. There's always an exhibit, correct?
Yes. Between our two galleries, we have 10 to 14 exhibitions per year that run through the summer. And our new exhibitions, these seasons usually start in the fall semester.
I do a lot of different bike rides, so even if I'm just exploring and biking on my own, but also every month they do this thing called Critical Mass, which literally leaves right from campus. It's 30 miles, maybe 20 miles, so it's a lot of fun.
And what we've got going on behind us is fencing, which is something really unique that not a lot of places offer.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the sports that's traditionally had a lot of success at Wayne State over the years. A lot of national champions have come out of Wayne State. So in the fencing world, Wayne State is actually pretty well known. But there's 17 different sports across fall, winter, and spring seasons.
That's a lot.
Football, football Saturday is a unique afternoon here on the Wayne State campus. Volleyball, cross country, sports, women's tennis in the winter term, obviously the basketball. We have a great swimming program, and then in the spring, of course, your baseball, your softball, your men's tennis, your golf. And we've added women's indoor and outdoor track and also women's golf. So a number of sports across both genders.
You are currently at the Wayne State University School of Medicine, and going on here is our surgical training program, and what we're doing is teaching medical students and residents the core technical skills for surgery. Critically important that our students have an opportunity to learn laparoscopic procedures. Through this instrumentation, we are now in our simulation lab area of our Cato Family Clinical Skills Center. And the Clinical Skills Center is comprised of 4 large simulation labs, as well as 20 exam rooms. These medical students are actually going through a simulation.
Can you tell me where it is that it's hurting you?
Right in the middle of my chest.
This is our emergency medicine clerkship director, Dr. Kamujian, and he is the voice of the mannequin.
Can you continue chest compressions? Okay. Clear? All clear?
Our graduate student programs are really training the scientists of the future. These are our PhD programs. We have many programs, one of which is our cancer biology program.
I am a graduate student. I'm a second-year PhD student, and I'm working with breast cancer. That's my field of research. When I was here for my interview, the people here just love it so much, and that's one of the reasons that I came. So I had to come and experience it for myself.
Well, being in the city has definitely been a really vigorous experience. I've grown into such a different person.
There's the Magic Stick and the Majestic Theater, so of course there's music there all the time.
I also love the riverfront. It is so beautiful, so different. So I really do enjoy it down here. I'm glad I came.
When you think of the D, think of top universities in a vibrant urban setting, which just add to the overall flavor of the D. that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D.
To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
Hang on, I gotta figure out how to turn it. Always something happening here. You never know what. Hang on. Oh, how's that? Is that better? Keep watching it. Thank you.
Does that happen often?
No, never.
What I want to do, even to get more direct.